E3 rages on. I've got Chris Reinhardt from Human Head Studios. How are you doing, sir? How's your show?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
So you guys are showing Prey 2 here for the first time to a large group of people. You know, the press seen it a little bit, but people are coming in droves now and seeing demos. How's the response been so far? How are you feeling about showing it off?
It's awesome. It's overwhelmingly positive. People love it. People are really liking the vibe and the direction we're going at with the game.
So Prey 1, Tommy, portals, Native American spirituality, you know, those were kind of like the defining characteristics. What motivated you to focus on this very different style of game and character and all that stuff?
Well, one of the biggest things is like when we first signed with Bethesda, we're like, all right, we want to expand out to different parts of the Prey universe. We want to do something bigger, something that's a lot more ambitious. We're like, well, we wanted to explore both sides of the Predator-Prey relationship. We wanted the player to get to be the hunter for a while. And then we're like, hey, it'd be really awesome to be a bounty hunter. It'd be really awesome to be a bounty hunter in this really cool futuristic world. So everything just kind of snowballed from that idea. And so then we started building this really cool vertical world. We started building this kind of visual style that we call alien noir. And we had a high-level story right from the very beginning, and Tommy was always part of the story. We also want to branch out and try a brand new character by the name of Killian Samuels.
So you guys have built a pretty thick hierarchy of weapons and abilities in this game. I mean, you know, we're talking on the order of like a couple dozen of each, you know, all kinds of permutations on the upgrades and stuff. How rigid is your path through that stuff as the player? Like, are you going to kind of get one thing after the other in the story, or is there a lot of variability in like where you decide to spend your money and like what stuff you're gonna have access to?
Very much player choice, what they get to choose and when they choose it. Because the gadgets we've created and the weapons, they allow you a really wide variety of gameplay, of like how you choose to approach a mission. It's really cool because you can take a mission, go through the mission, then if you want to try to play that mission again in a different way, you totally can. If you want to try to go in stealthy, you can. And the gadgets are one of the big things that facilitate that. So we've created a lot of different gadgets that allow you to be a little bit more kind of a ninja, so to speak. We've made a lot of gadgets that allow you to go in guns blazing, blow things up.
So is it accurate to characterize Prey 2 as an open world game? I mean, it's, you know, most games in that category, kind of third person, you know, you see your character and you're traversing the environment and stuff. This is a first person game, not really a common kind of perspective to use in that genre, but is that an accurate mashup of that?
It is. Prey 2 is an open world first person shooter.
So what were some of your inspirations going into this in terms of how you've kind of structured the mission layout and the player progression and that sort of thing?
We've done a lot of research into other open world games, of course, looking at what we felt worked right, what we felt didn't work right. But one of the biggest aspects is the fact that since we're partnered with Bethesda, and they've done a ton of single player open world games, they're a fantastic resource. Working with them, and they've helped guide us to avoid certain pitfalls and to make sure that we're doing things the right way.
So, you know, you're going to have kind of, you know, the main story thread, you're going to do missions to complete that, but all kinds of stuff on the side. How much freedom do you have to just kind of set the story aside for a while if you want and spend, you know, 5-6 hours just like, can you just kind of keep taking jobs and making more money and buying new stuff? Is it pretty free and open like that?
It's pretty free and open, yeah. You can go around, you could explore the world, you can kind of find ambient encounters, deal with characters like that. You could upgrade different weapons and just kind of explore the world if you want to. Find collectibles, you could go around if you want to be a bad guy, go around and just start mugging people and just, you know, doing evil things to the citizens. It's very open, very much player choice as to what they want to go do.
Do your choices feed into sort of like a morality mechanic? I mean, is there like a slider saying you're good or you're bad, or is that stuff expressed just kind of in the contextual events that you run into?
There is a reputation system, so based upon your actions, it will obviously go up or down. But the real big thing with that is we wanted players to feel the ramifications of their actions almost immediately, in like the short or midterm. So, for example, if I take a mission and I'm going on a mission and I've got the option of I go to collect some items. Someone says, hey, go get these items and I want you to bring them back to me. Well, at some point in the mission, you can choose, well, I've got them. I've done all the work. I want to keep them. Yeah. It's weapons. I'm going to keep these weapons. So you get to keep them. You can make the choice. And if you do that, then that will have an outcome, that'll change the outcome of that particular mission. Maybe the original client will be mad at you and he'll send a bunch of heavy hitters to try to take you down and get those weapons back.
Cool. Very cool. So this game's not out for a while. You've got plenty of work left to do, but you haven't really shown it publicly. You know, people behind closed doors here are getting to see it at E3 for the first time, but when is everybody going to get to see like where the Prey franchise is going?
I hope very, very soon. Yeah. I really can't wait. Like, showing it off today, seeing the reactions from people, I'm really excited about the next step when people can finally get their hands on and be able to play it.
Cool. So you guys are out next year. Do you have any more specific time frame than that, or just
next year?
Okay, cool.
Next year.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for your time, Chris.
Thank you.